Okie dokie, good evening everybody. Wow, that's been a struggle setting this one up tonight. A few internet issues there, so I do apologise for that. So yeah, good evening. How are we all doing? Friday evening, we've made it to the weekend. What a bitterly cold week that's been. It's not much warmer now, is it, Tom?
No.
We're wrapped up, we've got 20 layers on. Okay, let's have a look in the chat. Alexander Elliott, Marilyn, David Healy, Dino, Sam's Planes and Trains, Mush, Sky Spy Aviation, hello to you all. Who else is there? Deborah, me, HD8, Midnight Star. Anybody else? I'm scrolling down. Amimam Travels, hello to you all. Jack Sims, good evening Jack. West Yorkshire Planes and Buses, hello there. Jill Rogers, hello Jill. Aviation Car Human, hello to you. Stuart Lawson, hello Stuart. The Wife, Debbie 13, Jonathan RP, hello to you all. Sarah Lancaster, hello there. Anne Stirrup, hello to you. Jill Rogers, been a member for 8 months. Wow, thank you Jill, thank you for your support, it's very kind. Patrick's with us as well, hello Patrick. Mr. Pingu's in the chat, hello David. And he's gifted 5 memberships, wow. Thank you very much David, that's very, very kind. And we haven't even started yet, so wow. You guys really are amazing. And I'm missing more here, let's have a look. Rolling back up a little bit. Brian Pounder, hello Brian. Dave Howe, hello there. Thomas Mitchell, very good evening. Stuart Lawson's joined the membership as well, so thank you Stuart. And the memberships that Mr. Pingu dished out have been dished out already, so congratulations if you've got one. Jump into the chat, say thanks to David, that's very, very kind. Bus driver, good evening to you. Donald Kelly, hello there. Juliet Moore, Gillian Newhill. So many of you in the chat tonight. How are you all doing? Are we looking forward to the weekend? If I've missed your name there, come in, let me know. So yeah, good evening, welcome to Leeds. Tom's on the camera.
Hello everyone.
It's absolutely Baltic. It's about 2 degrees at the moment, but it's actually quite windy this evening, and it feels colder than it has done all week. So I don't know how long we're going to last. We'll probably try and get an hour or so in before we're frozen out. I think the weather over the next few days is meant to warm up a little bit, but it's meant to turn wetter with it, so that's I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So yeah, massive thanks to David there, Mr. Pingu, for them gifted memberships. That's very, very kind. How's all our mods tonight? I think, have we got a full house of mods? That's unusual, so nice to see you all. So, I would have a look around the apron, Tom, while there's not much happening. There's a few aircraft parked up here and there. I'm not sure we're going to get much action this evening, but we might get 1 or 2. I think we've got an Aer Lingus due, Tom, fairly soon.
I think so.
Yeah. Is that down the eastern end? Yeah, that's the eastern end of the apron. A couple of Jet 2s parked up down there. As he pans around onto stand 19, 18, there's a few more parked up there. Scotty 13, good evening. freezing. We must be mad. Ooh. Are you warm, Tom?
Just about.
Tom's actually got some heated socks on, so it's, your feet will be okay, won't they?
Yeah.
I borrowed them the other morning when I was out gritting, and they was absolutely fantastic. So I need to get myself a pair of them. Oh, look at that. Sarah's Lancaster's gifted a £5 super chat for a snack on the way home. That is very, very kind. Thank you very much. We'll take you up on that. Call up Mackie's for a coffee. That's very kind. Thank you.
Thank you.
David Healy's going already, but he might be back later if we're still here. If we haven't been frozen out, David. It's jolly cold. It's probably it's the wind tonight actually that's making it feel very, very raw. Firefly says it's a bit King Billy. Yes, it certainly is. At least it's not raining for now yet. Don't think it's going to rain this evening. Fingers crossed. Paul's with us in the chat. Papa Kilo. Hello, Paul. How are you doing? Richard Joy as well. Hello, Richard. What's all the flashing lights down on stand 4ish? Is it 5ish? Yeah. It's not coming near us. And Sky Spy Aviation. Been watching some of your live streams from the summer, so I've decided to be heading down to LBA in the summer to see some of the Jet 2s. Makes a nice change. Yes, it's a lot better in the summer. It's a lot busier. It's a lot warmer as well. Looking forward to that. And Pete Leeds. Whiz from Warsaw, 1 hour behind. That's not good. We're probably going to miss that, to be honest. I can't see us lasting that long tonight. Typical, isn't it? The one you wanted to see has got a delay on it. It's nothing we can do about that. HD8 says, Tom, how do you keep the batteries in good condition in these cold temperatures? It's, well, they do seem to drain a lot faster, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, a lot faster in the cold weather. Sam says there's another storm on the way. Oh my goodness, 60 to 70 mile an hour gusts. Oh, delightful. Well, we are hoping to do some streaming this weekend, so let's hope we get some interesting action. Melissa Jackson Bailey, hello to you, good evening. So what settings are we on, Tom?
Scene mode at the moment.
Scene mode, are we? And Sky Spy Aviation, yes, the cemetery car parking lay-by is a very good place for spotting. Does tend to get quite busy down there though. It's freezing. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Has anybody got anything interesting due? Anybody going spotting? Where are we going tomorrow, Tom?
I'm not sure.
Leeds. Is it? Check the weather forecast. Axis Productions, hello to you. It's very, very quiet at the moment. Blimey, Alexander's been with us for 9 months. Wow, thank you, Alexander. Says, thanks to Nick and Tom, keep up the great work. Well, that's very kind. Thank you, Alexander. And I really appreciate your modding as well. It's very, very, very kind of you. That really doesn't seem like 9 months ago since we set the memberships up, does it? Wow. How time flies. So Tom's looking on flight radar. We've got Aer Lingus just over. Oh, it's a long way off, isn't it? It's over Anglesey at the moment. And Jet 2 from Arrecife is just over the Irish Sea as well. Ryanair from Arrecife down over the English Channel. And everything else is miles away, so... yeah, this could be the quietest stream we've ever done. Could also be the coldest stream we've ever done. James Ward, hello to you. Jet 2 Holidays, hello there, how are you doing? Oh, he's off to Lanzarote for 2 weeks, flying with Jet 2, of course. I'd take a bit of Lanzarote right now.
Jet 2 flashing.
Yeah, what's he up to then? Is he about to push back? Not sure. James says, did you have a good time in Lanzarote? Fantastic, thank you, James. Michael Crowther, hello, Michael. Deborah says, it sounds and looks so cold, bless you both. It's Baltic. Yeah, I don't think we're going to last very long this evening, to be honest. Well, if we get to an hour, we're going to be lucky. Axis Production says, when does Leeds start picking up? Probably about 2030. That's the year, not the time. No, yeah, definitely. May, June definitely starts picking up for the summer movement. Although it still does have some fairly busy movements during the winter hours.
Not today, though.
Not today, not right now. Papa Kilo's also been a member for 5 months. Wow. Says, hello, Nick and Tom. I hope you're doing well, Paul. And thank you for your support. What they're doing with that Jet 2, Tom?
Not sure.
There's still some steps against it.
Yeah.
Is there? Oh, we've got to give a big shout to Hannah, who's James's mum. So hello to you, Hannah. Hope you're all a bit warmer than we are. Looking at. What's the one in under? I didn't know that were in. That is an Aer Lingus ATR there that we can see down on stand. What stand's that, Tom?
Can't see from here.
No, it's 7 or 8. So somewhere down there, but I think that could be our next departure. Oh, right. Jim says, I bet you're cold. Yes, I've been warmer. How many layers have we got on, Tom? How many have you got?
I've got 5 on.
5 layers. I think I've got 1. I've got t-shirts, jumper, a fleece, another fleece, and another fleece. So I've got a few layers on. I've got 2 pairs of trousers on, 3 pairs of socks, 2 hats, and I'm not sure, what do you call these? Is it a buff? And, yeah, it's maybe a buff covering my face as well. Patrick reckons that Aer Lingus is on stand 6.
It's a pushback, doesn't it?
Looks like the tug is on, might be ready to push back. And Lee Fern 42, hello Lee. Yes, his last day before it gets a bit warmer. Could be up to 14 degrees on Tuesday, he says. That's a bit better than this. HD8 says, more layers than an onion. So how's the stream looking, guys? I know our camera's not the best at night time, so is it acceptable? Bearing in mind we're probably about half a mile away from the airport up here on the hill behind the hangars. HD8 says it's looking great, thank you very much. That's what we like to hear. Marilyn says looking good. I saw some of your pictures and your photographs on Facebook, Marilyn, of the snow over in Holland where you are. Looked very similar to here actually. Sam says looking good as well, thank you Sam. Lee says looks fine. Bob's back. Didn't know you'd gone, Bob. It was a bit slippery down in Addingham this week, Bob. Did you actually venture out? I did do a little bit of gritting around there. Alexander says he's got frostbite somewhere a man should not. Jamie's World up in Glasgow, hello to you. Says how cold is it in Leeds at the moment? It's about 2 degrees at the moment, but it's the wind that's making it cold this evening. It's a lot windier than it has been. Midnight Star, very good evening, welcome along. And Sam's Planes and Trains has missed all the snow. Did you get nothing down your neck of the woods, Sam? Must admit we didn't get a vast amount up here, but we've had a good covering. And then it's all frozen solid, so we've had a lot of ice. Lowest temperature that I saw on my car was -7 this week. Don't know if anybody got any lower than that. Alfie Fakri, who I think is down in Lanzarote as well. Hello to you, Alfie. Yeah, Leeds got a bit of snow. You got nothing in Barnsley? is still, if I put my light on and we have a look down there, Tom, still is quite a bit of snow around here at the moment. Can you see that, Tom? Make it out?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still a good covering. It's very, very icy. HD8 had a -9 in Murfield. Wow. Who can beat that then? Aviation Car Human has no snow down in Essex. An M Firefly. Oh, that's very kind, thank you. A Midnight Star. Got some snow in Scarborough. Yes, it's been an interesting week weather-wise. Alexandra Wood, hello to you, good evening. Bus driver had a dusting of snow in North Wales which turned to ice. That sounds very similar to what happened here. We did have one evening where it was a sleety, rainy, snow, bit of everything, and then it all froze and set solid. Sarah James with us in the chat. Good evening, Sarah. Sarah, did you say you had a friend or a relative on that Lanzarote flight? Alfie saying I'm not missing the British weather. Is this Aer Lingus on the move yet, Tom? What's it doing?
All boarding at the moment.
Yeah, you can just see the people coming out there, look. Who's counting them then? Richard Kellett, hello to you, says Topcliffe in North Yorkshire, -10 on Thursday night. Wow, that is cold. Wow, Sam's Planes and Trains says have had no snow for 13 years straight. Wow, really? That's incredible. I don't think we've ever gone through a winter season here without getting snow at one stage or another, up at Leeds. Jane Clark, good evening to you. Yeah, hope you're ready for the next storm. We've got the umbrella in the car ready, haven't we, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might need that this weekend. Aviation Car Human says in Essex -9.7 last night. Wow. Sarah Jane says it's her sister-in-law that's on the Jet 2 from Arrecife. I don't think that's too far away actually, Sarah. Axis Production says, how come that air bridge is British Airways? Does it say that on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's well, they used to come here. They stopped. When did they stop, Tom?
A few years ago now.
Yeah, we're at COVID that saw that off. And yeah, around about COVID time, I think BA stopped coming, and they never came back. Sadly missed at the moment, BA up here at Leeds. I'm not sure. COVID, wasn't it? I don't know. And Cal McDermott, hello to you, says East Leeds and not a drop of snow there. You must have only just missed it then. Alfie says the Lanzarote Jet 2 is 14 minutes out. Farang Travels is with us in the chat. Hello to you. Patrick says BA need to return at some point. It would be nice to see them back here, wouldn't it? There's quite a few aircraft have not reappeared after COVID, especially down at Manchester as well. Things like the Oman Air and Iraqi Airways and things like that has never reappeared again. Yeah, the American Airlines, and I sadly missed down at Manchester. Used to like seeing them. And then United. I don't think there's any American carrier at Manchester at the moment, is there? Is it Canadians? I don't think there's any Americans. James Ward says, do you support a football team? Who do you support, Tom?
Leeds United.
Leeds United. Oh, the view count's just dropped. Aviation Car Human says, I like the wind sound in your camera. Oh God, I wish it wasn't there. It's Baltic. This is definitely the coldest I've been in any stream we've done.
I'm quite warm.
Oh yeah, blimey. I'm not. I think it's my legs and my feet at the moment. Maybe I needed a third pair of trousers on. Are your hands okay?
At the moment.
Yeah. Face okay? Yeah, well. Sam's Planes and Trains saying BA terminated Leeds back in... No, it was later than that, Sam. 2012. Definitely later than that. You remember seeing them, don't you, Tom? Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. 2012, you'd have been 3.
Yeah.
All the passengers on now?
I think so.
Richard Kellett saying, going back to 2010 we got down to minus 19 in Topcliffe. Wow. Yeah, I bet that is a record. Marilyn says I should start jumping up and down. And Dogwood67, hello there, how are you doing? CK as well, hello to you. Louis DeHaan, very good evening. Really is nice to see all of you in the chat, it's good to see. Already? Right. Just hold that a second then. We'll drop it. And, talking of the cold weather zapping the batteries all, we need a charger for the camera. What have I done with it, Tom? There's that bit. And your wire. batteries. Okie dokie. Can you see? Right, are we plugged in? Just seen Sam's planes and trains as chats zipping past there. That's route. May 2020. May 2020. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, we did used to have the British Airways going across to
Belfast.
Where did it go? Belfast, yeah. I don't know why that stopped. And Keith Walker, very good evening to you. Says nice, good evening Nick and Tom, and it's nice to see you out. Thank you for joining us. Skating Banana, good evening to you. Oh, it's getting windier. It's evenings like these when you've got to question your sanity. Actually see two aircraft making their way towards the approach in the distance. Really, very long way away at the moment. But they are in sight. I think that's Aer Lingus and Jet 2. And Louis Dehan, been a member for 2 months as well. Says time flies when you're having fun. Well, thank you for your support, much appreciated. Sky Spy's back with us, hello there. Just reading your comments in the chatter. I think we have had one Jet 2 A321neo in here. That's just... We have, haven't we, Tom? Yeah, there's been one that I know about anyway. Ian Fleming, good evening. Let's have a look on flight radar. What's coming first? It is Jet 2 looks to be first, with the Aer Lingus behind. There's also the police aircraft over Pontefract at the moment as well, going round in circles. Blunt, very good evening to you. How are you doing, Mike? Anthony Gray as well. Hello, Anthony. How are you doing, pal? Patrick says, Jet 2 cleared to land. Oh, you're turning it around then, Tom. It's still quite a long way out at the moment.
Setting my settings.
Setting your settings. Okay, so the first arrival. Wow, we've only been going 3/4 of an hour. Andrew Roffney, good evening. James Hall, hello to you, James. So this is Jet 2 from Arrecife. Boeing 737-800. Bravo Charlie is the registration on this one. Yeah, nothing for ages, then two at once. That's the Aer Lingus behind in the distance. Andrew says it looks freezing, I can assure you it is. Welcome back to a rather cold Leeds. It'll be a bit of a shock for them when they get off the plane. Papa Kilo says, have you got your big knickers on? Yes, all 5 pairs. Sky Spy says, what spot is this? It's we're actually up on the hill behind the hangars. Couldn't be more exposed. The Aer Lingus is pushing back, so everything's happening at the same time now. Looks like that Jet 2 is going to have to wait in the loop for the landing Aer Lingus. Go Joe, love, hello to you. So this is the Aer Lingus from Dublin, ATR 72. Paul says true Yorkshire blood to stand out in these temperatures. Yes, we must be bonkers. Cheers, Paul. We love it, really. Okay, so one Aer Lingus in and one Aer Lingus out. Jet 2's backtracking as well now. Bates Aviation, good evening. Patrick says, when will Taxiway Alpha reopen? I wasn't aware it was closed actually, Patrick, so I can't answer that one. Bus driver says, any plans to stream over the weekend? Yes, definitely. Hopefully both days. Brian's leaving us. You take care, Brian. We'll schedule a stream and put a little ad on Facebook when we know what time we're going tomorrow. That's the Jet 2 that's just come in from Arrecife, Lanzarote, taxiing to stand. Looks like he's disappearing off down the eastern end somewhere. Looks like they're going to park that Jet 2 right on the remote parking, right down at the eastern end. Stand 20 something. And Gojo Love says, I believe it's about 3 degrees at the moment. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's just the wind that's making it so cold at the moment. We did think about doing a stream from the car window, didn't we, Tom, down by the cemetery in the lay-by, but we had a drive down there and had a look, and there would have been nothing to look at, would there?
No.
So we thought we'd have to brave the elements. What we're looking at now, Tom? That's the Aer Lingus that just landed.
Yeah.
That's the one that's just come in from Dublin. And the Belfast flight's just about to roll now, actually. We'll pick that up in a second. Alexander, welcome back. So this is Aer Lingus. It's just rolling now behind the trees to us at the moment. He'll pop into view any second. Or the flashing lights will. Here he comes. This is a Belfast flight. Bait Aviation says, wishing you a happy weekend, and same to you. Passengers are just getting off. Excuse me. Well, we've nearly made it to the hour, Tom. We're still alive. Are you shivering yet?
Still alright.
Starting to get a bit nippy. And Bob's saying 127 likes. Thanks everyone. Yeah, that's very, very kind for an evening dark stream like this where you can't really see much. So yeah, really appreciated. Hopefully bring you a stream in daylight tomorrow. Aviation. So whereabouts is this area? It's up behind, I think it's called Plane Tree Hill, is this where we stood now? It's behind the hangars, behind Multiflight. Is there a bumpy road and a grassy path? Yes, I suppose there is. The path actually runs parallel with the airport fence. See the Ryanair from Lanzarote in the distance as well, just making his way towards the approach. That will be a 738 MAX this evening. Karen, hey, good evening Karen, how are you doing? Michael, I've never heard it being called that before, I must admit. Bus driver saying they're using a bus for that Aer Lingus passengers. Is that a bus for the passengers on there? Maybe it's just, maybe they're feeling sorry for the passengers because it's so cold. Get them on a nice warm bus. Bait Aviation says, are you on a grass field with a closed off parking lot? It's hard to describe really. It's where they used to go motorbiking back in the days. It's and rallying. You can't actually drive your car up here anymore. They've put a big barrier across to stop you driving up. But you can still walk around, no problem. Ryanair from Lanzarote, you can see it's just swinging over Leeds at the Leeds city centre at the moment. You can see it flashing away in the distance. Bait Aviation, is there a gate at the end of that bumpy road? Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Oh yeah, Michael's going back a few years there with the TriStar going off the end of the runway. I can just about remember that one. I think that was back in the 80s. Okay, Ryanair just turning onto the approach now in the distance. Bob's saying he's going on a 733 in February to Faro. Oh, it's cold, blimey. Oh, we've made it to the hour, Tom.
Have we?
Yeah, can we go now? Woo. Sam's Planes and Trains says, congrats, you've passed an hour and you're still alive. Sky Spy has also flown on a 733 Rome to Manchester. Personally, I've flown on the 733 from Leeds to Amsterdam, I think it was, and back again. Ooh, bus driver, only flown out of Leeds once, but it was on the Jet 275, very nice. So this is a 738 MAX. You'll notice how bright the lights are as it gets a bit closer as well. They're really, really bright on the MAXes. Tony Else is with us in the chat. Very good evening, Tony. How are you doing? Alfie saying Jet 2 is best. Must admit I do like Jet 2. And in typical Ryanair fashion, he's stopped that on a sixpence. bet there's a few people sat on this plane in shorts and t-shirt. And we're going to regret that decision in about 5 minutes' time. And Bait Aviation asking, how do you get them emojis? You'd have to join the membership or be gifted a membership for that. Maruda over in Harrogate, hello to you, good evening. Keith Mitchell, hello Keith. Ooh. Now, which stand's this one going to go on? Yeah, CK says it'd be like opening the door of a giant freezer. Papa Kilo says, I hate the sound of flip-flops. That is the sound of summer. Hands up who stubbed the toe while you wearing flip-flops. Definitely. And it sounds like Bob's leaving us. We'll see you tomorrow, Bob. You take care. Have a good evening, pal. Yeah, Bait Aviation says a UPS 747 coming over fairly soon. It's looking up, it's fairly cloudy actually. It's that high cloud, it's just probably not going to be able to see it. Sam's Planes and Trains saying Wiz is 35 minutes out. Not sure my feet are going to hold out that long, Sam. Can't feel my toes anymore now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything before that either, so we'll watch this Ryanair for a few more minutes and then I think we'll pack it in for tonight. It's a bit on the cold side, let's be honest. So we planned on doing an hour, and we've got to an hour and 10, so we've got there. We'll do a longer stream tomorrow. Yeah, CK says, I like this view, it's nice to see the passengers getting on and off. It's something you don't get to see is this from down by the cemetery. Marilyn says, jump up and down. It's no good, Marilyn, it's just too cold. Michael Crover, yeah, I think it is. I think Sunday is meant to be the windiest day, to be honest. I think it's meant to be a bit wet both days. Definitely need to buy some of them socks like you've got, some of them heated socks. I bet your feet are red hot, aren't they?
Yeah, they
yep.
are. Very warm.
Yep. Yeah, Bait Aviation saying Sunday's going to be a great day for crosswinds and go-arounds. I think the wind's expected to go up to about 50-60 miles an hour on Sunday. Could be fun. And Skating Banana, thank you very much. This is an awesome job. Jane Clark says, can you remember when the flame on her lighter froze? Right guys, I think we'll wrap things up for this evening then. So it's been nice to see a few flashing lights and Leeds in the dark. There there's a Wizz Air due in about half an hour's time. It's a slap bang over the middle of the North Sea at the moment, looking on flight radar. Would have been nice to see that, but my feet are just definitely not going to take that, I'm afraid. They are like blocks of ice now. Yeah, Karen's saying 12 degrees on Sunday. That's almost tropical, isn't it? Right, so we will see you tomorrow, guys, and I'll schedule a stream later on this evening once we know what time we're going. So, been a short and sweet one, but I hope you've enjoyed it. And thank you for your likes, and thank you for Mr. Pingu for gifting some memberships as well. That's very kind of him, and a super chat as well, so very much appreciated. Just reading your comments in the chat. It's very kind of everybody, so thank you very much. And moderators, as always, thank you very much. Cannot do this without you, so it really is appreciated. So until tomorrow, guys, from me and Tom, on the coldest part of the planet, we will see you later. Take care, have a nice evening. Cheerio now.